Shit, yeah, though, man. I ain't I've been lagging on this car shit a little bit, you heard? But I'm about to press it up now, though. I'm about to go on, pull one of them down there 24s on this car I'm finna fuck with. I'ma just max this bitch out. Mad at some people that ain't come to work and shit, you heard me? So when I get mad, when I do that, I start working hard, you heard me? See, when people let me down in that position of supposed to be there for the help me or whatever, I go in survival mode. My survival mode make me want to finish that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And show a nigga like, shit, nigga, not to show a nigga in a bad way, but like the opportunity was to help me. You know what I'm saying? That was your opportunity for the learn and the fit into what I got going on. Shit, but at the same time, I don't never put myself in no situation where I can't get through something by myself if I got to. You know what I'm saying? It be harder, longer hours and all that stuff, but shit, right now it is what it is. It is what it is, that's what it's gonna be, and this is where we at. So I had a couple of different people assigned to help me with this vehicle. You know what I'm saying? And they done let me down a time or two on this vehicle, so I'm taking it in my own hands. I'm not gonna keep on waiting on finishing this man car off of the people that I had in the middle supposed to do certain things. They real good at it, bro. But right now, shit, people just ain't people no more, you heard me? Like, the consistency, dedication and accountability, none of that gotta be awakened in the people again. Cause people don't wanna work, man. They all wanna work, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, everybody try to figure out how to not work, man. But shit, everything is work. You just need to be fitting into what you like doing so that when you're doing it, don't be too much work. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them golden things, that golden rule, man. Trying to find something that you do, that you like doing, that you will do for free and do it, and that's when you ain't working no more. I like painting these cars. It's a lot go in the middle of it, but the actual fact of the car being slick and ready to paint, nigga, I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But we gonna get some more supplies, bro. I've been at the shop since 7 this morning. I'm probably not gonna leave till 1 or 2 o'clock tonight. This finna be one of them days, but like, I'm not gonna stop until I get this car in a position where I can make sure this man have his car out, for these car shows and these other events that he wanna attend. You know what I'm saying? Like I always tell people, I might run old boys, but all of my customers is my bosses. You know what I'm saying? I work for them. I'm thankful that I work for them. You know what I'm saying? I'm gracious that I work for them. And right now I'm trying to get dude car together, man. I'm gonna come from under being a little depressed about the help though. You feel me? Cause shit, it just put a lot more tasks on my to do. And today's Cinco de Mayo, bro. So I guess these niggas is Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? I guess they Mexicans, bro. Cause shit, ain't nobody come to work today, boy. I got the people there that's moving on their own accord right now. But the people that was supposed to be there to help me with a few things last week or so, and especially today, they must be Mexican, man. They ain't working like Mexicans though. They finna party like the Mexicans, but they ain't working like Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? Last night, bro, I was on the interstate. Not the interstate. We was on, I think that was Airline. I was going to Outback, and Somebody passed by in the challenge, Charger challenge, want to fly 10 up. Got to I'm about to go in this motherfucker. Yeah, pass me up. 2 cars up, smack somebody in the back. Bam. People ain't speak English. We stopped, got out, made sure everybody was all right. And the people that's in the wrong, out there hooping and hollering. Now, I don't watch the whole thing about how these people jumped in front of them. You heard? I say, man, look at this here, bro. But the police came and they wanted to woo. I don't make no statements though. You know what I'm saying? That just kind of against what I got going on. So, I told them do some investigation. Yeah. My girl say, man, you know, I said, nah, I ain't making no statements. Like that's just, not on that. You in the wrong. So I'm down there finna take up, I hate people. I always been this, I'm a lit dude, but I don't like people fucking with the weak like. Yeah. Like I ain't gonna lie, that shit that's something that fuck with me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like when I see you bullying somebody almost, like, man, say I gotta get out the way or something, or I'm finna probably insert myself into their situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit, I done been beat up for that before. You know what I'm saying? No, I can't handle this, but I just feel like I'm stronger than this person. Like, you know what I'm saying? They might not try this fully with me or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But shit, yeah, they wrecked them people in the back, bro. And then was on the side, trying to fuss with the people when they was in the wrong. Like, man, it ain't my business though, Let's make sure the police get out here in the ambulance to take care of these people and, that's it. But that's that street part shit that don't come all the way out of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Well, that ain't even much street, man. Cause I think that's just my build. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this little truck too that we riding in, I've been putting this little truck together, bro. I'm finna let a little boy get this. This truck. Finna do the little program. I'm gonna try to do 25 people for the year out. We at number 7 right now. And they give me $2,500 down and $250 a month. And these little lower budget vehicles. But I go through them first and make sure that I know they can, get some uses out of it. I ain't gonna give nobody nothing they gonna be fucked up. So I'm trying to make sure they last, tires, brakes, transmission, motors, whatever I could do to get the car straight before they get it. You see what I'm saying? So that when they get it, the car lasts for them. Now, some of these cars, I'm gonna be too far in on the money, but my little project that I'm doing is kind of like an experiment to see that I help teach people how to, deal with their cars and maintain a car. You see what I'm saying? Shit, they gotta come check in with me every couple of months and, make sure that I get to check over the car, cause we trying to make sure the car lasts a year. When they bring me the car, I probably, if I see low oil or, worn tires on certain ones and stuff, you can kind of correct some problems before they turn into the motherfucker on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? Right. So my whole thing is to try to put this together to get people moving, and then I got a bigger plan for it after I can get some money generated with it. You know what I'm saying? For to help some more people a different type of way. But I gotta have 50 cars out there at one time to do the next little move I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna help some people with some housing after that. You feel what I'm saying? But and it's gonna make some money for me too, don't get me wrong, but it benefits, to be honest, when I'm looking at it, it's in the long run, it's gonna benefit me great, right? But right now, each person that get these items, they really getting benefited way greater than me. You know what I'm saying? Especially if they come from no riding at all. Right. Cause if they got no riding at all, man, I'm trying to help you go to school and get you a driver license, or help you figure out why, what's going on with your driver license, to clear all that up. All that's a part of it, bro. When people feel better about themselves, bro, they do better in society. You know what I'm saying? And we can do this one car at a time, you know what I'm saying? I mean, say I've been messing with cars a lot, bro, and I ain't gonna lie, bro, like in everybody's life, bro, like car is an item, you know what I'm saying? That's a serious item in your life, you know what I'm saying? And I'm kind of like a car king, you know what I'm saying? Like I could fix them bitches, make them bitches, create them bitches. So this is my new way to, to touch, I was gonna try to touch through some different things, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna just touch through what I got going on already, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just add that into that, man. The thing is that a lot of people come to me about their car problems, and they dealing with a system, bro, that's like money hungry. You know what I'm saying? So and everybody think they know everything too, right? So that don't mix with the man at the shop trying to be money hungry on you, and then you think you know everything. You know what I'm saying? So, you finna, both of y'all trying to, you see what I'm saying? You lay around there and he say you can't make driving like this, and you keep driving like that, then your motor gone. You know what I'm saying? You think you can just keep adding motor to it, cause that's what your mama and them did when they car was messed up, you know what I'm saying? But not knowing shit, it's 2000, your mama and them had an 88, you know what I'm saying? And see, you got a 2009. That whole little scenario done changed up. It done went different. The whole mechanicals of the things different. These newer cars, man, you change your oil, bro, right, bro? If you can get your oil changed right in these cars, bro, these all cars, if you change your oil right, bro, more than likely you got a fast shake at a long ride with that car. Your oil, you got to do other stuff too, but the most, I'm talking about your engine, like you got to change your oil, bro. Change your oil and all those little maintenance things that they supposed to be doing. If your car need a timing chain at 60,000 miles, man, you got to get you a timing chain at 60,000 miles, bro. That's the only way you're gonna get 300,000-400,000 miles out your car. Other than that, you're gonna sell it to somebody down the line, but you the first person had it, never done the oil change and all that, right? And you sell it to somebody 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years down the line, and they already got some wear and tear, some neglect on the maintenance. That wear and tear already on the car, which guarantee the car ain't finna make it to all the miles. Cause you did it wrong the first 3 or 4 years of operating the vehicle. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm gonna try to do with the people, bro. Show them, how to change a tire, and make them women not be stuck on side the road or have to wait on them dudes come get their battery jump. They could jump their own battery. You know what I'm saying? Change their own tire, change their own oil in cases. Both of my daughters know how to change oil, man. Both of my daughters know how to change tires. You know what I'm saying? Them some pretty women, bro. Nah, they ain't little girls no more. And if they get in a situation, they ain't really, they might call a nigga. If they do, shit. I might, the fact that I know they know how to do it, I might not go help them. You heard me? Real talk, depends on what I got going on. And my daughter, I love them, but shit, they know how to do it. They don't have to depend on me for that. You see what I'm saying? Now they gonna call me if they dressed up or something and they don't feel like, getting their nails dirty and all that. And if I'm in the right situation, I'm gonna go help them. If I'm not, then they forced to wait or whatever. They got the option to change that tire themselves because they know how. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to teach a lot of these young ladies, young men. Hopefully these cars fall into these younger people hands. We're gonna do some older people too, but my focus is to try to, get the young people a little bit more motivated, a little bit more, dedicated to themselves, man. Self-preservation, bro. They can, feel good about themselves and their vehicle. Or just even cleaning a vehicle, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like I say, in the little program, I want when you come bring the vehicle up there, man, look, I want you to be looking kind of good. You know what I'm saying? Go clean that car up and all the rest of that stuff that's needed to, make sure that make sure that car gonna last, bro. The more cleaner you keep a car, the more you wanna, you know, you feel good about your car, man. You come in. It don't matter. Yeah. What's up, Keith? I got my cameraman with me today. Y'all on camera. Go ahead.
Wait, you gotta warn me about something like that. I gotta get some looks right and stuff.
Huh? See, you should have had that on camera. Yeah. Yeah, you should have had that on camera. That's my nephew. Yeah. I say that's my nephew.
Oh, okay.
One of my sisters on my daddy's side. On my daddy's side.
Where you at there? You never heard of Friday?
Who, me?
No.
Oh.
And later, you got 3 hours Friday from the 29 12. No, you don't be at work.
Tell him again, Keith. What'd you say? It added up perfectly. Boy, my nephews ain't come to work today, and my brother, boy. Woo! Man, no, I say they must think they Cinco de Mayo. They must think they
Oh yeah, today is that.
They think they Mexicans.
Yeah, over there doing all that drinking.
Yeah, man, they be drunk. Look, that was on my street. The people at the crawfish bar, they said that crawfish bar somebody got killed.
Yeah, that's what Ann was telling me. I said, oh, I ain't know.
Yeah, that was
I said, well, they in Miami, so it wasn't him.
Yeah.
You know people?
No, I don't really. You know, I'm kind of. Boy, yeah, man. I talk to who, you know, I deal with who deal with me.
Right.
You know that, you know what I'm saying? Then look, usually when I move in the neighborhood, once they find out I'm the car man,
They gonna be coming all the time once I'm done.
or just asking me all them questions.
Yeah, hold on. Next Curtis keep them at home. Yeah, no, Devin on the way with it. One of them, Ann or Devin, they got it on the truck. Alright. Oh yeah, they left already. Okay, alright. Yeah.
All right, I need, no, that's reducer, clear, reducer, 30 cents in paper. I need a paint code JS. Thank you.
Green.
No, it's, hold on.
Y'all gonna shoot or something?
No, I'm just trying to get some footage for their YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah.
When I try to paint a nice one, you know, that really. So you know, this the footage of me moving around before I get ready to paint the car.
Oh, okay. And where you get the paint from, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that camera over here. Yeah, I'm mixing that paint. The number one place to know in neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's what I'm talking about. How them just looking? Them little shiny. Them little flashy. I gotta get them looks straight for the camera. You said JS?
I'm trying to find a little thing. I think it was JS. I had got it. The woman wrecked her car again. I painted this car like 2 weeks ago. It's a Mustang. A Mustang. Yeah, I painted this car a couple weeks ago, and she
wrecked it again?
yeah, she ran over something and messed the bottom of the bumper up.
Oh. You can check it, see if that was the one? Make sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to. It's JS, I think. I should have got it about 2 weeks ago.
probably here like in the middle of April, or beginning of April or something. No, that's around the 5th.
Oh, that might be it. I'm saying if it's May 3rd or 4th, if she had her car for 2 or 3 weeks, that's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
You can bring that camera on over here so you see me looking at the paint.
Yeah, go ahead in the back. Yeah.
That's where it all started.
Yeah, it started in the back in the trenches. Yeah.
That's where it all started. It's a paint room. It's supposed to be junky, so I don't want to hear nothing from none of y'all. It's supposed to be junky because of the paint. Mix this paint, you know. Do it by grams. Mix 8 ounces, you know. Gotta get that good color match. Get that color match. You know what it comes to, because you know who the best color match is. Me.
Yep, that's the best color man in Baton Rouge right there. Everybody look for her when it's time to match their colors. Verizon Wireless. Port Allen.
Head east. Continue on Greenwell Springs Road.
Thank you for calling Verizon's premier retail partner, Cellular Sales. Save with the best price ever guaranteed. That means a 3-year price lock plus $1,000 off our top phones. Just stop by to trade in your old device. Press any number key to speak with a consultant.
Taylor Sales, this is Nathaniel.
How you doing, Nathaniel? This is Reginald Ruffin, and I think not last week, but the week prior, I came there and I ordered a 1 gigabyte phone. No one called me back to tell me that it come in and can I come pick it up.
Gotcha. All right, man. Hang tight. Let me go see if it's here. You said Reginald?
Reginald Ruffin.
You got it, man. Hang tight. Let me go look.
All right.
Tag it up a little bit, you know. And then guess what? Nothing but the best.
Yeah. Hey, that ain't that cheap paint now.
Yeah, nothing but the best.
Yeah. That's the old boys way. We don't
Yeah, that's
look.
the old boys way. I want y'all
Yeah,
to know that.
yeah. A lot of people don't buy that brand right there.
Right,
You heard me?
yeah.
Now when I'm paying your car and I gotta get your car right, and you paid me what you supposed to pay
Yep.
me,
Yep.
that's what I use.
And
You
you
heard
know
me?
who mix it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the invoice up now. Yes, indeed.
Ain't know. I was finna try to make me a payment on my account, but I ain't got my right card with me.
Oh,
You can do that virtual thing off of this phone?
yeah.
Hey, man, you there?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. So I don't see it offhand. Do you remember who your rep was or what they looked like?
We sat in there a long time waiting. My son got a phone because his phone was broke, and then I ordered I was at it was the woman and the man. He was new. She said he was training that day. Hello? Shh. My phone done went dead.
iPhone?
Yeah,
You said you got the new charger?
the new charger.
The,
The little round C.
oh, you got the C one. I ain't got that one here.
Yeah.
Oh. Is the one that look like that Android charger?
Yeah, that's the one I got. Yeah. All of them finna go to that though. If your phone get broken, all that, they ain't. Even if they replace that phone, they gonna give you that new charger.
Yeah. Got two of them. I don't have that one here. All right, so we got 4 items.
Mm-hmm.
4. You say you got a virtual card? A virtual card?
I ain't my phone did.
Oh, your phone was there. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna call you tomorrow in the morning. Probably gonna be better then, cause now I gotta move. Yeah, I need to move it to that card.
Oh, okay.
I could do it on the phone though.
Get your box.
If I forget, call me, Keith, because I need to pay some on my motherfucking account. That bitch will get out of hand if you keep on coming get shit and don't pay nothing. You heard me?
What's up?
What's up with it, baby? How you making it, man?
Trying to make it, bro.
Oh man, we're gonna be all right.
You making it?
Yeah, I can't complain, man. I can't complain, bro.
I thought you had gave this shit up, man. Thought you was let your son have his way.
Shh, I tried to for a good minute, you heard me?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I knew they had a little dude that used to, I guess he was working with y'all.
What his name
He
was?
was kind of tall. He said he was a police officer.
B.
Cool
Yeah.
as a fan.
Yeah, he over there too.
What's up, Miss Kitty?
Hey, how you doing?
They all of them over there. B, my son, my nephew. I kind of gave them that side, and I'm still in the other part.
Okay.
But we had moved to Texas for a while. That was the thing. Yeah, it's gonna get in here. That's when they said I gave it up when we was trying to move. Oh yeah, it's back, it's up. They gotta get out the way. Look, they ain't do right anyway, shit. Yeah, you ain't lying. Look, Trail and Travis ain't at work today. My nephew Trail and my brother, they ain't at work today. So I told them what they think, they Mexicans or some shit. For real, man.
They all.
Yeah, like they Cinco de Mayo. You know? All right, man. All right, homie. See, this can actually happen. You hear me? What time it is? 2, 3 o'clock? Yeah. This could happen at 6, 7, 8 o'clock. If when I get back, everything go like it's supposed to go. You hear me?
All you gotta leave the door on it before you paint.
I gotta shoot some more primer on that, sand that down, and then get it ready to paint. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna jam it right now. I'm gonna jam the car last.
Damn, what would that mean?
That's in the middle of the doors and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do that separate. This bitch ain't going cold at all. A little bit. It's cool enough to keep you cool, but it's supposed to be some other shit in here. Supposed to be polar bear in this bit. Then, you know, I be eating different too, you heard me? All this, them good fruits and shit. Give that extra something, you know what I'm saying? I just try to add them into my diet. Hopefully I'll just be eating fruits and vegetables one day. That's what happened when the people see how fast I was going. I wasn't supposed to be going that fast. I'm supposed to slow down. Put my seatbelt back on, man, before I... Yeah, but we're gonna go paint this car. Lord knows this game over after this. We paint this bitch. Man, they been having niggas lurking around the shop, driving around, trying to see the cars, and you hear me? Popping up. I ain't seen them in years. Asking about the cars, and you know. Hey, what can I say, man? Shit, you know. It's 500 degrees, it's 500 degrees, you know. You know what I'm saying? What's hot is hot. Yeah, ain't nobody fucking. What we delivered the paints though?
Yeah.
Nobody in Baton Rouge can make the paint better than Keith. Nobody. You be seeing them cars with them different color fenders and all that. You don't see too much of that coming from. Like nobody can mix everything correct all the way right.
Yeah.
Cause I mean they can mix it right, but the colors ain't gonna match because of different reasons. It's not because they didn't do they match job right. It's for another reason of whatever reason it is, but majority of the time she on point. I dealt with a lot of different paint stores in Baton Rouge, Jeremy. I'm comfortable with the paint I get there, and it's consistent. It's been consistent over so many years. You know what I'm saying? The other places I go to, you know, I'll be hitting and missing it. They don't want to take accountability that they just mixed the paint wrong when there's no way this paint could be this off if you know what I'm saying? If you mixed it to the standards or whatever their standards is, whatever their codes is, and all the ounces and grams and everything was exactly how it's supposed to be, then the color would match better to, you know, to the original color. But if the person that's mixing it don't have that mixture correct, shit, ain't nothing the painter could do. You can't blend it. It been paints I bought and couldn't blend them, and you supposed to be able to blend any, if any color paint got match with it, you supposed to be able to blend that. I believe I got the sickest blend game in Baton Rouge when it come to matching matching cars through a blend. You know, white or black or Mexican. That ain't no just the black dudes or the lit shops. I'm talking about Jerry Lane. I'm talking about Lexus. Anybody. I bet you. Hey, that what I was taught and how I learned this, school can't give you that. You heard me? I self-taught myself a lot of this shit. Cause I was motivated in getting out the streets, and this was the only thing that seemed can be equivalent to that type of money. You know what I'm saying? Messing with them cars, selling cars and all that, fixing them and painting them. The only thing that I felt could, give me the opportunity to see the sky with the money. You know what I'm saying? So I had to teach myself while I was in the situation. Not go practice and go do it. Shit, I got the car now. I done figured out how to mouthpiece the whole situation of the car game till now you brought me your car, but I don't know how to do what you brought me your car for. I never told you I knew how to do it. I just said I could repair anything. You know what I'm saying? So I went out messing with the mechanic work, the body work, the paint work, all these things, in the beginning, you hear me? But I leaned toward the paint work because it was cleaner than having all that oil on me. That's a simple fact. You know what I'm saying? Because I can run them numbers up either way. You know what I'm saying? It just was the oil in my vehicles, and now I have dust on me, but it cleaned up way easier than oil. You know what I'm saying? Don't catch them little cars right there I'm trying to sell. You can slam good.
Pull around back.
Yeah.